everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Sandra and today we are going to switch over my TN for the month of July, and we're also going to decorate the 2 monthly calendars that I have. So I have my yearly book, which I decorate the calendar for, and then let's just find the calendar for July. I also do the new monthly book, which is my new TN that I'll be using, and we'll switch out my book that I'm going to be using and the decoration and my pens and all of the things. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, you guys, so here we are. For those of you who picked Adele, that's what I ended up choosing. So my choice was mostly a feeling that I had that I wanted to pick Adele because I wanted to use the new Cocoa Daisy Where the Sea Dreams kit, and this TN seems to go with that kit really, really nicely. I just wasn't feeling Jordan, and I've already used Adele, so I wanted to use Jordan because it was a brand new leather and I haven't used it yet. My reluctance came from the fact that I'd already been using blue. This is Azura, and I've loved Azura all June long, but I just couldn't see myself in another blue right away, and I really did want to save Madeline for August. So here we are in Adele, and I think Adele is going to be perfect. I decided to use my little surfboard charm for this month because I don't know, I think the gold looks really pretty on it, but like the yellow looks pretty. The colors are pretty together. It has a little bit of teal in there, which, you know, kind of goes with the kit. This is my monthly book, so yeah, it doesn't match at all. I still have a monthly book for August as well, even though I will be getting the subscriptions starting for July. So what I did is I cut out one of the Cocoa Daisy cards just to kind of give it this weird edge, put some decorative paper clips on there. I've got my pen in there. I don't know if I want to use this pen. I put the Cocoa Daisy pen in there, but I'm not feeling it. So I might end up using a fountain pen yet. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe I'll use this one for planning the week, and then for scripting I'll use a fountain pen. That could be a choice. So I've got my calendar card, I've got another paper clip here, and then the paper clip that came with the Cocoa Daisy kit. And then of course I have my new monthly book. So I picked the Flamingo. It says July 2025. I put a full sticker sheet on the inside, the pouch, and then just the kit, what it's called right there. And then on the back, I also put a sticker so I can see it when I do my month in review. And we'll be decorating for July in this calendar as well. And then I already did my goals, and then we'll be decorating for the first week. So I'll decorate for the 30th in the previous book, and then the 1st to the 6th in this book. So I'll show you my goals, what they look like. I did them in like tan, I wrote them out, and then I did like a shadow in blue. And this is just my tidy projects here. All right, so without further ado, let's pull these out. This is going goodbye, which makes me kind of sad because I love Azura. It was so pretty and summery. Okay, so I'm going to take all of these things out. I do have, actually this would go really well with that. This is the new one, Ocean Spirit, but I kind of think that this one still goes better. Am I wrong? I think it's going to be there instead of the blue one because that doesn't really go. All of these are coming out though. I do have this one because I don't yet have my July kits. I do have a bow that kind of goes with this, but I decided not to use it just because it's going to be overdone if I do. And I don't really see this as a flowery kit, like a bow charm flowery type thing. could put this one on there too, maybe. Okay, so I'll be saying goodbye to Azura. Azura was an out and about. I actually really enjoyed this. I liked how heavy it was. And it was still kind of like squishy. It was a really pretty leather. Okay. So now I'm still going to be using the same journal. I have something in here I really want to use. I'm waiting for the July one so that I can start doing my morning pages in here. But for now, I do have this from my notebook for grocery list and stuff. So that's the one I'll be using there. I'll keep this one out, but this will go in the front. And then for now, this one will go in the back. Okay, I added an elastic for this because I want it like kind of like a jump string. I want to keep my cards, my business cards in here in case somebody asks about my business. So I attach that to the back notebook. Like that. Okay, so I'm going to pull this one out too. And we're going to go ahead and start planning out the months and the week. So the week in here, maybe we'll do a full flip through of this too. I just have to script for tomorrow, which is Saturday. And I'll just do Monday in here. Part of me wants to like do Monday in the other book, but I've been like a stickler for keeping like the first to the end of the month in each book. So I'm not sure. I don't know. We'll see how I feel when I get there. Okay, so first I'm going to decorate this calendar. I've got all my stickers here from this kit. Alright, you guys, so what I'm going to do is put this on fast mode so that I can get through this relatively quick. My younger two are still sleeping, and I don't want them to wake up until I'm done. So I'm going to try to hurry through this, and I will talk about things when we are done. We'll see you soon.
Now that I'm looking back, I can see all the signs I tried to fill in the cracks that were spread in my mind, but I was all out of hope, lost in an endless maze. The emptiness had unfolded just like a void, but you broke the coldness somehow and lit up a flame. And ooh, I was done feeling hopeless. start falling from the sky, but I'm not worried. I know I will end up trying. How about me? How about you? Let's just wait, enjoy the view. What if our touch reason enough on our journey? How about you? How about me? Let's just wait, and we'll be free. Need to stay tough, we don't need much on our journey. 'Cause we're the original. I cannot hide from you. I cannot hide. How about we? How about you? Let's just wait, enjoy the view. What if our touch reason enough on our journey? How about you? How about me? Let's just wait, and we'll be free. Need to stay tough, we don't need much on our journey.
Alright guys, we're all done. So this took a lot longer than normal because I'm going to edit out all the parts that I skipped over, obviously, but I had to I had to go get my son. Like all my kids were awake, and then I had to get my kids in the middle of it and get them ready and stuff. We're actually leaving for Red Deer today, so I just wanted to go over a couple of things. So number one, I just kind of realized, like, you guys might be wondering, like, why I do 2 calendars. Like, I've got this in my yearly book, which I have, like, I never even set up my yearly pages yet for July, so I'm going to do that right after. I can't show you one of the things, but they're all health trackers. So on one of the pages, I set it up like this. So it is my habit tracker, and I track all of these things, and I just use my dot markers to like mark it off whether I've done the habit. And then the other page is called a biohacking tracker, and it tracks my sleep, quality of sleep, mood, energy, activity level, pain. I change this to be inhaler, so whether I take my inhaler morning and night, my water intake, my meds I take, and then my vitamin. And so then you can draw like a line graph and just see like how you're doing for the month. I get this page from Jane's Agenda, and it's a printable. I do have a link down below that will save you, like it'll give you a discount. I think it's 10% or 15%. Why do I not know this? But anyway, I like having it on this page, so it kind of goes hand in hand. And then the pages on the back are health trackers. So on the left is like a medical tracker, and on the right is my steps and my weight tracker. So I put them together and I color code them. I don't want to show it, but at the back of this book, I also track my cycle. So I do like this period log, which is kind of cool. I do this period log, and then I have a yearly weight tracker. So I track my weight from like month to month. And then I have my book list. So this is my 100 book challenge for the year. I'm supposed to be at like completed 50 by the end of like 6 months. So January, February, March, April, May, June. So the end of June, I'm supposed to be at least by 50. And I'm just at 39. Well, actually not even, because I've got some that I haven't even finished yet. So, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I'll be able to make it, because even though like the winter months we're inside more, I'm usually busier with my business too. So like I get more orders and stuff in the fall. So we'll see how it goes. I tried the same thing for last year. I did not complete my goal. And last year I felt like I had more of a reason to, because it was part of the Jane's Agenda Master Plan. And I had 2 books extra every month on top of like my already reading material. So I've been trying this year. I've been trying to get my own books, like my nonfiction books, but we'll see how it goes, because you know, it's a big task. So we'll see. But I mean, I've done pretty good, right? Like, you're supposed to celebrate your success as you go and not bemoan the fact that you're not actually like achieving your goal. Then just kind of knock it down and be like, you know what? Maybe I can reach 80 this year, or maybe I can only do 75. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, that's what I track in my yearly book. And then the fact that I do 2 calendars, like, yes, it kind of seems redundant. But what I was supposed to use this one for was as a future log. So like this whole planner system, like my TN is my out and about kind of traveling notebook. I take it wherever I go. It's in my personal times. so that I can write down like doctor's appointments and like stuff that happens in the future. So what I would normally do, like I would just go to the next month in August, and then if an appointment came up, I would write it down in here. And then the problem is like I don't decorate my months, my pages until like a couple of days before the month starts. So I just have to like make sure that wherever I write the appointment, it still lets me have room to put the dates and stuff. So that's the only thing I could really say. But it's not supposed to be exactly the same. This is supposed to be stuff that just happens like as I know it to happen. Like if I make an appointment, I write it down. If I get some information, I write it down. This one is supposed to be monthly. So this is like work, and not really work. All it is like videos that I know for sure, appointments, and blogs. This one doesn't have any work stuff on it. So this is my working calendar. So like in the month, if I was out, I would look at this. If I'm home, sorry, my son is right beside me. If I'm home, I would reference my Franklin. So that's what I do here. And then of course my goals, and then my week. So I did decide to just put the 30th in this planner. It goes against like everything I've done up until this point. But the reason is because I put everything away from Mediterranean Muse. Otherwise, I would have done the 30th in the old planner. But I put everything away. So now what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to decorate all of my dailies. I'm going to do that for the entire week. I usually washi tape the edges, stuff like that. And yeah, so that will be what I'm doing here. And I'm really happy with this. I only put 2 decorative stickers down. I used the washi from June, because the colors were neutral enough that I felt like I could get away with it. And I think it's adorable. I love it. So it's kind of laid out well. I'm really busy on the 1st. We come back from Red Deer on the 30th. And yeah, really busy on the 1st. I've got all of my monthly stuff to do, like the month end stuff. Plus, I've got to write my new blog. Wednesday, I'm going to design freebies. Thursday, I've got my plan with me, but I'm going to do my August content for my business and my August budget setup. And then Friday, I'm filming my Planner Perfect. And then Saturday and Sunday, those videos go live. So I don't really have a lot going on. No appointments or anything this week, which is nice. And that's pretty much it. So I'm going to wrap up the video now because my son is very loud. So what we're going to do is put everything back into my TN. I really do love Adele. I think it's so pretty. And I think the way that I have all of my things in here, the only thing that's going to stick out a bit is this one. So I'll just stick it there instead. I just don't want it to like fall out on me. I'm going to find the middle here. And then put my new book in here. The strings in Adele seem a little tight. And then I've also made a bookmark that matches the theme that I did. So I'm going to put this on the week and just kind of like stick it in like that. I think that's super cute. And then I've got the little, I bought this, like it's like twine. I bought it for a planner setup like 2 or 3 years ago. And I have like a whole big roll of it. So all I did is I tied a little knot and put it in the hole in the bookmark, and I just have it kind of sticking out like that. So it looks kind of like beachy. I thought that was kind of cute because it goes with the Adele. And my Adele has been quite marked up. I don't know if these marks have come from like just using the planner or if that was how it came. I can't remember. I'm having a hard time remembering. But I think it's so cute. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll take some pictures and post them on Instagram. And then, of course, next week we'll do the walkthrough of the week. That's the one thing I guess we never did was the walkthrough of the old planner. I don't want to do the entire month, but just like the past week was the week. And I decorated the edges in this beautiful lemon color. Highlighted everything in yellow. So it was very vibrant. I did like that. So this was Monday the 23rd. We have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. This was today. And then I'm still going to script for tomorrow and Sunday in here. And then because Monday falls on the other week, I will continue that in my new planner. It's kind of weird for me to do that because I normally script Monday right here. But yeah, we'll just do what we have to do. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new, please subscribe. Click on the bell button. Also, just so you guys know, if you are new to my channel or my code, I have a code for 20% off the Planner Perfect website. It is only a one-time use, but you would receive 20% off if you use it. I have the link down below. And if you just visit the website on your own, you can use the code Sandra20. I'll put it on the screen for you, and you will receive 20% off your order, which is amazing. You know, these leathers are beautiful, but they are expensive. So to receive 20% off is a really good deal. So thank you guys again, and we will see you guys again next week. Bye.